The Chevrolet 327 is a legendary V8 engine that was introduced in 1962 and became an iconic power plant for various Chevrolet vehicles during the 1960s. It was part of the W Series engine family and was available in a range of horsepower and performance options. The 327-inch 3-displacement (SID) engine was known for its high performance, reliability, and versatility. It featured a small block design, making it lightweight and suitable for a wide range of applications, from regular passenger cars to high-performance muscle cars. Throughout its production, the 327 underwent several modifications and improvements, with different variations of compression ratios, cylinder heads, and carburetors. It became popular in Chevrolet's muscle cars like the Corvette, Camaro, and Chevelle, as well as in trucks and other vehicles. Over time, the 327's legacy continued to influence Chevrolet's engine development, leading to successors like the 350-inch 3 engine, which further solidified its position as a classic and sought-after engine among car enthusiasts and collectors. What all has to happen to rebuild your car engine? To rebuild a car engine, several steps need to be followed. Disassembly. The engine is taken apart, and all components, such as pistons, crankshaft, cylinder head, and camshaft, are carefully removed. Inspection. Each part is thoroughly inspected for damage, wear, or any signs of malfunction. If necessary, components are repaired or replaced. Cleaning. All parts are cleaned to remove dirt, debris, and old oil, ensuring they are ready for reassembly. Reassembly. The engine components are put back together, following the manufacturer's specifications and torque settings. Replacement of parts. Worn out or damaged parts, such as piston rings, gaskets, bearings, and seals, are replaced with new ones. Testing. After reassembly, the engine is tested to ensure it operates properly and meets performance standards. Tuning. The engine may require tuning to optimize performance, fuel efficiency, and emissions. Fluids and lubrication, fresh oil, coolant, and other necessary fluids are added to the engine. Final checks. The engine is inspected one last time to ensure everything is in order before it is put back into the car. Remember that rebuilding an engine can be a complex and technical task. If you're not experienced, it's best to seek assistance from a qualified mechanic or automotive professional.
Good morning, everyone. It's Friday morning at the shop. Good rainy morning at the shop. It's pouring down rain and been pouring down since I got here about 6:30 this morning. So it's a good day to be inside right now. So what we're going to highlight today on our Facebook page and our YouTube subscribers, we've been talking about this 66, 65 model Corvette 327 block that we have been working on. So we've got this block cleaned and freeze plugs in it, cam bearings are installed, it's been honed, so we're getting ready to start the assembly phase of this block. So what we're going to do this morning, we're going to talk a little bit about how that's going to proceed, some of the checks that we're going to be making as we go along, and kind of let you watch the rotating assembly of this thing. We're going to be working on it today and probably tomorrow as well. So we'll be letting you kind of watch the checks that we go through, and as far as getting this crankshaft laid in place and checking our bearing clearances and everything. So it's good. It's all good. We're ready to get this one going. So let's talk about the process that we're going to do first. So the very first thing we're going to do is, of course, we've got the block cleaned. I've got his crankshaft ground. We're going to balance his crankshaft this morning, and after we get it balanced, of course, we'll be ready to lay it in the block and start putting pistons and rods and bearings in. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to check our bearing clearances. So we're going to start off with the mains, so that we're going to take all of our main caps off. I'll show you how we're going to do that. So this is number one. We're going to set it over here. We'll go ahead and take the number two off. Keep them in line, of course. These are all numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5, of course, is the rear, which is the thrust. So we're getting that done. And then we're going to take, after we get these off, we're going to actually take the main bearings and lay them in the block. By the way, for those that have been watching, last week we did a video on the Pontiac 400 we had to fix for a customer where it had knocked thrust out of the crankshaft. That engine is completed and gone. It is back in the car. Customer was picking it up today. Everything turned out good. We had put a new crankshaft in it. We updated his camshaft. We went from a Ram Air 3 to a Ram Air 4. He wanted a little bit more camshaft, so we got that done. And it ran real good, and I think he's going to be very, very, very happy with that. So let's got one a little tight there. So we got, I've removed the caps, the main caps. Of course, this is what is termed the upper side of the block. So you got to make sure you put the upper bearings in it, which is what we're going to do. And you tell the difference. The reason, or the way to tell the difference, is the upper set has got the hole in them, as you can see the hole in this bearing, and that's for the oiling system to come through. So oil passes from the main through this hole, and that's what lubricates the crankshaft journals. So and we may have a problem, Dave.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So we're going to take a short pause here. This is a small block, small journal crankshaft 327, And the bearings that we've got are large journal 327 bearings. So we're going to take a short break here. We're going to go up front, get the correct main bearings and the correct rod bearings, and then we'll be right back in touch. Thank you.